What's happening, folks? This is the dealer reveal for show number 206, where we made cactuses, 2 custom orders, drinkware, solid heart, and 3 UFOs. It was a pretty ridiculous show. We packed a lot into 2 hours, and we debuted these brand new cactuses right here. So before I get into the pieces made on the show, I'll re-show these guys off. The Saguaro Special. They are super tight, all one of a kind, a little bit unique. They got a nice sandy base, GA stamp on the side, a little white flower, depending on the color you chose, and both sides function. Sometimes you can even get it on the top one, but leave those a little thick for the aesthetic of it. Set your rings right on there. That's beautiful, right next to the kitchen sink, or next to your bedside table, on the bedside table. Super cool new product. We're still designing our final colors. We're gonna get on the website here soon enough. But take a look at those. There's still a few on the Gathering Point page, one and dones, as we're designing them and as we're getting them going. Michelle got her warmer up, her triangular pizza slice, super turbo combustion system UFO. So that's what that is. She's not here to speak about it, but you heard it on the show if you guys are watching. That's the GA stamp on the side. 2 flames propelling the bottom of it. And if I had to say one thing about this, which I kind of mentioned on the show, this seems like more of your traditional type of spaceship with flames and with a combustion system. Although there's nothing going on here, and it is black and pretty slick and UFO-ish. The shape's a little strange. Up for interpretation. If I'm not mistaken, Marianne is the one that purchased this one on the show. So congratulations to Marianne. Michelle doesn't make many pieces on the show. So to get one of hers added to the collection is super cool. So that one's right there. That one was live during the show. And as you guys know, the pieces we make on the show that aren't custom orders, we sell on the show. We add them to the website. We were a little slow in adding Chris's to the website, but it's on there now. And mine was the giveaway. But I'll get into the 2 custom orders here first. The first one being for Katrina. This is for Katrina's collection. Look at the handle. It's perfect runner on the back. Super juicy thumb saddle. This is the spaghetti technique right here with the black. And if I really hold it up close, you guys can see that metallicness of the black. It's got some super crazy color action going on. A nice black fade on the handle, white fade on the runner here. It turned out super good. Katrina already emailed us about it. I haven't been able to respond to her, but she said she was super happy about it. It's just super tight, super clean, minimalistic, matches her dog's color theme, and a really classy piece to match her set. That's gonna make her 3rd or 4th spaghetti mug, and that's got bar color spaghetti on it, which means that black is extra dense. The white's a little bit spotty like her other 2 ones. And there's a beautiful contrast to that. Clear foot, clear lip wrap, and then partial clear on the runner. It all ties it in together. It's a super nice piece for Katrina, adding to her amazing collection. Then we went into Carlton's piece here, and this is about a fist size, maybe a little bigger than a fist if you ask me, but look at this blue and green bit of swirlage. My favorite part, and I mentioned on the show, look at the optics down here and the tip of the way that the color plays with the clear encasement it's got going on. Backside's just as beautiful. Beautiful conclusion to the swirl. It's a super nice, super heavy weighted, solid, beautiful heart. We're gonna be inscribing this on the back, and I've got quite a line to do. I'm probably gonna do one of these, maybe on half this side, inscribe it down. I can't remember the full lingo of what it is, but it has to do with their new and upcoming marriage for Carlton, and it's super exciting. This is gonna be a memory piece of all the beautiful times to come and the start of something brand new and amazing. So looking forward to that. I'm gonna take my time hand signing it on the back, and then just like the rest of them, it'll have the show number on there as well, so they can go back and remember when it went down, show 206, and pretty beautiful. We love making pieces that have a story behind them like that, a little bit of meaning behind them. We love the aesthetic pieces that are just for the heck of it too. But when you got an extra story and a little bit of extra energy in the piece, that's super cool, and that is why we love doing what we do. So then, Chris took something straight from my brain, a little different, I will say. It's definitely a little different, but this was the idea of UFO I was going to go for. Look at how this turned out. We were brainstorming just now how we can make it kind of trail off on one side so it looks like it's taken off and has some actual motion to it. But it's got a beautiful halo of purple on the floor here, fading up to a green core, and then of course your crackle saucer up top with the purple band. This is an incredible piece. It sits tall, it sits strong, and it's got a beautiful GA stamp right there. But I mean, this is a serious piece, which normally we don't get that large and in charge on our regular Tuesday Gathering Point shows. We made some huge pieces on show, I don't remember the number, but the first big show we had. But that was just more than I was expecting. It turned out super cool, didn't have any issues with it, and it's safe and sound here on the table. So if you guys think that's a really incredible one, take a look at the website. We don't have pictures of it up because it came out now. We put it up during the show, but that was available online as well. And if not, it'll make it onto our one and done super special page on the our Glass Academy website. Then I finished it off here. I had a 7-minute special. I think it went a little longer than that, but this piece turned out pretty cool. This was kind of my idea. Similar, you can see in scale, it's different here to Chris's, but a little bit smaller, but I wanted to really do this fluted foot move like this because I really think, and I actually put purple on top of it. You can tell it looks green. So that's why you don't really mess around with colors too often, but it looks like a really cool green halo. I would have chosen this color as well. The purple is just right there. But I think this is a super cool beam, and if I toyed with the colors a little bit and to get a little bit of opacity, maybe a bar colored fade down to clear and then put a little plastic cowl down here, it would completely be, I'd probably make it a little taller and slimmer too and not so wide of a beam. But so it would just come down and be beaming up a cowl to do whatever it's going to do with it up in there. I changed the colors of this a little bit, but this was the first attempt at it. It was almost an experimental show for us, so I'm going to go ahead and think this one through and potentially do another one in the future. But this is the giveaway. It turned out amazing for the first of its kind. Usually I like to brainstorm my ideas and get them thought out and really go with intention into making a piece. But it turned out pretty good, and then now I can think about that and bank off of that and do something else that's pretty cool. So we'll be doing the drawing for that next week on the show, on Tuesday's Gathering Point show. You guys know how to enter. You answer the question of the week, which we show you on Tuesday's show. Have you ever seen a saguaro cactus in person? Would you be willing to eat a cactus flower? Good question. But you send that to enews@glassacademy.com, the email address. That's how we compile them all. We enter you and we spin the wheel once a week. We'll be doing that next Tuesday for that first of its kind UFO that we made on the show. Michelle made one, Chris made one, and mine was the giveaway. So we'll be giving that away next week, and I hope you guys are able to get your entries in. It's my second experimental show that's coming up. I had a really cool one. I think you're going to enjoy it. 9 a.m. on Sunday. You also can enter into the $25 gift card when you get that email in the morning. But shouts out to our VIP members as well. We got multiple brand new products coming down the pipeline. We tested a couple polls on the show. So now we have a way to communicate with you guys, that you get a notification, you get an email when we want to reach out to just the VIP subscribers of our show. So we'll be in contact with you guys, and that's the last I'll speak about it. If you guys haven't joined and want to join us as the new products and the new year start coming out, it will be a pretty good time for those kind of perks. You go to YouTube, you subscribe, and then you hit the special subscriber button. It'll be $4.99 a month, and that's what kind of funds our show. So appreciate you guys for that. Other than that, the big show is April 25th. 25th. It's a Tuesday. It's going to be a big show. We're going to start putting up tickets so you guys can come. We'll get 15 or 20 people in here to watch when we go into the big glory hole and make some extra large pieces. And we have our spring show, our 12th annual extravaganza show is going to be coming up. That is the first weekend in April or the last weekend in March. I should have done my research before the show. We'll be telling you guys on Tuesday. You'll be seeing it in the e-news. We just got brand new shirts ordered. We're designing all kinds of new mushrooms and reeds and really cool products for it. So that's something you guys are going to want to be a part of, and we'll transfer that over to our Gathering Point shows for the online folks as well. Thank you all for everything you do. We appreciate you. We'll see you guys on Sunday morning for the experimental show, and then Tuesday again for the live show. Hope you guys have an amazing weekend. We're going to do the same.